Good day everyone, I am Becerra Cedric M. Today, we, Group E, are tasked to discuss something for you to learn. So, what are we waiting for? Let me tell you on what we are about to discuss for today's lessons. So, the topic that we are about to discuss for today is all about the importance of collision regulation to the attainment of the safety of navigation of ships. So, before we tackle on in this particular topic, I would like to give you a brief explanation of what is a call reg. Call regs or collision regulations were established by the International Maritime Organization, also known as IMO, in 1972 and have been continuously updated to address evolving maritime challenges. These regulations provide standardized rules that all vessels must follow, regardless of nationality, size, or purpose. To exactly understand the importance of colleagues in safety navigation in ships, we must know the critical role of colleagues in navigation safety. So, to discuss what are these roles are, I would like to call on my groupmate to further explain these roles.
Good day, I am Markel Monsilig, your reporter. Our lesson this time is all about what is critical role preventing maritime accidents. But first of all, we need to read the concept. Colruyt established clear protocols for vessel interactions, significantly reducing collision risk in busy waterways. For instance, statistical evidence shows properly implemented collision regulation have contributed to a 40% reduction in major maritime accidents since their implementation. Kanidi ay nga topic from the word itself, preventing accidents, is nagapokus kini sa isa ka barko or isa ka role para ma-avoid ang accidents sa barko. Here are some critical rules nga ahang gi-include. And that is 1. Proper training and crew competence. It is important because cadets needs more experience on what should the best to do when in case of safety procedures, emergency response, and even equipment operation. Number 2, regular maintenance and inspection. Regular maintenance and inspection is really important to make everything okay in the ship for knowing or identifying potential issues before they become major problem. 3. Effective safety management and communication. Clear and effective communication will be a big help to understand each other. That includes using standardized communication protocols and ensuring language proficiency. Number 4. Adherence to international regulations and standards. Following those set of regulation by International Marine Organization is essential because it proposed to make a safety standards, environmental regulations, and security protocols. 5. Risk assessment and management. Risk assessment and management is also important, especially to the potential hazard that need to identify for in case of assessing critical risk. It is important to know how to mitigate and manage this risk will help to avoid accidents. 6. Crew fatigue management. Managing crew fatigue is essential for the crew side because it needs rest period of time so it could avoid fatigue and could help to maintain better operation. 7. Proper navigation and watchkeeping. Proper navigation and watchkeeping is essential, including the use of electronic navigation aids and manual navigation techniques. Help to prevent accident. 8. Emergency preparedness and response. Having emergency response plans in place, conducting regular drills, and ensuring crew members are trained to respond to emergencies are vital.
So creating a universal language. In international waters where vessels from different nations operate, Colregs provide a common framework that transcends the language barriers. When a vessel displays specific lighting patterns or sounds particular signals, mariners worldwide understand the intended message. To simply put that, Colreg established standardized rules for navigation, including lights and sound signals, ensuring the mariners from different countries can communicate effectively without relying on a spoken language. These universal signals help prevent collisions and ensure safe passage in international waters. By following these rules, vessels can convey their intentions clearly regardless of crew's native language.
Good day everyone, my name is Jamarlo Crisel Lubasa and I'm about discussing this part about determining responsibility in the importance of regulations to maritime safety. The regulations clearly define the vessel hierarchy and right-of-way rules, establishing which vessel must give way in any counter scenario. This clarity is crucial during accident investigations and insurance claims. This part explains that maritime regulations establish a clear hierarchy among vessels and specific right-of-way or give-way rules. These rules determine which vessel must yield or take evasive action in various encounter scenarios, such as when two vessels are approaching each other. This clarity is essential in accident investigations in insurance claims because it helps determine which vessels was at fault. If a vessel fails to follow the right-of-way rules and cause a collision, it can be held responsible. This legal and regulatory framework ensures accountability and simplifies the process of assigning liability in maritime incidents. Ang mga regulasyon nagtino sa responsibilidad kung unsang barko ang kinahanglan maghatag daan nga hinungdanon alang sa mga aksidente ug siguro.
Good day, I'm Jason Debunyo. Today I will be the one to discuss you about key elements of regularization. Key elements of regularization include a clear objective or purpose-defined standard and requirements enforcement, mechanisms, accountability for compliance, transparency in decision-making, and process to review and adoption to changing customer tasks. Instantly, a regulation should clearly state the expectation how to comply and who is responsible for overseeing adherence. Breakdown of the key elements, purpose, scope, a clear statement of the regulation, attending the goals and the activities under this. It applies to standard requirements, specific criteria that must be met to comply with the regulation, include the details on the procedures, practice and performance labels, compliance mechanisms, procedures and procedures for attendance to administrate adherence to the regulations as reporting requirements, inspectation and self-visits, information actions, define penalties or sanctions for non-compliance, including the potential legal actions, accountability, destination of regulatory body of individuals responsible for saying compliance and enforcing the regulation, transparency, clear communication of regulation of rules, destination making process, and regulation behind enforcement actions, reviewing adoption, the process of periodically evaluating the effectiveness of regulation and making adjustments as needed to be addressed new development or changing circumstances. That's all for this topic. Thank you.
Consequence of non-compliance. Failure to adhere to call regs can result in devastating collisions and potential loss of life, environmental disasters through oil spills, significant financial losses, legal liability, and criminal charges for responsible parties. Non-compliance, the failure to follow rules, regulations, or agreements can have a wide range of consequences. For individuals, this could mean legal penalties like fines or imprisonment, loss of license or certifications, damage to reputation, and financial losses. Organizations face similar risks, including legal liabilities, reputational damage, financial losses, and operational disruptions. On a societal level, non-compliance can lead to public health and safety risks, environmental damage, and a decline in trust in institutions. The severity of these consequences varies depending on the specific violation in its context, but it is clear that adhering to regulation and agreement is crucial for individuals, organizations, and society as a whole.
So to conclude everything that we have said, the maritime industry continued safety depends on universal adherence or understanding to call regs. As we face increasing vessel traffic, climate-related navigation challenges, and technological disruptions, these regulations remain our best defense against maritime disasters. Their importance extends beyond preventing collisions. They represent the foundation of a global safety culture that protects lives, environments, and economies worldwide.